Hello guys, in this video I'll show you how I allowed more than $5,000 in profit turn into a loss of almost $1,700. And I'll also explain the reasons that made me take this trade. And of course, I recorded all the development of the trade and together we'll analyze why it didn't go well and hit my stop loss. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so this is the recording of the trade I took on USDJPY. Okay. Before I show you the recording, I want to show you the analysis, why I took this trade. Let me open here Quantover. Quantover, if you don't know, it's a platform to analyze. You can analyze a lot of assets here, actually. I analyze the future market, okay? Because, why the future market? Because Forex, you cannot analyze volume. You cannot do flow analysis, volume analysis in Forex, okay? Forex is a decentralized market. If you want to trade Forex with order flow or flow analysis, you need to have access to the future markets. Okay, so here we are on JPY futures. It's exactly the same movement that USD-JPY, but the difference is when USD-JPY goes up, the JPY futures goes down. Okay, it's the opposite, but it moves exactly the same way. Let me see if you can see my screen. Okay, my camera is not covering at all. Let me just push it a little bit to the right. Okay, so I want to explain why I took this trade, what kind of analysis I did so that I could take this trade. You can see here that in JPY futures there is a very strong bearish trend. Okay, very strong bearish trend. And if you check here on Delta CVD, I'll explain what it is. It's going up. What is CVD? Cumulative volume delta. Delta, it's cumulative delta. What is delta? You can search on YouTube to have a deeper explanation about it. I didn't record any videos about it yet. I might record later. But delta is basically the difference between aggression, okay? Seller's aggression and buyer's aggression. What is aggression? When some player hit the bottom to buy or sell at the market price. Okay, they are being aggressive. They are buying at the market price. They're not waiting until the market goes to their price. They're just being aggressive. Okay, you can see here during this bearish movement that the buyers are being aggressive. What does it mean? While the market is going down, the buyers are buying. They're just buying at the market price. They are absorbing this movement. Okay, it's happening here, an absorption. That's what I trade usually. Okay, this is my trade system. It's basically absorption. So an absorption was happening, and I was waiting for what? A break of structure, a strong break of structure. Okay, a strong movement that breaks this bearish trend. Because I don't trade break of structure. It's just because there is an absorption, and then when the break of structure happens, I have a sign, and then I analyze the flow. If it really broke, if the buyer is really strong, and then I take my trade. Okay, so here you can already see there is this absorption, and a little bit in front you can see that a break of structure happened. Okay, very strong movement, went up and broke this structure. What is the problem of this break of structure? I recorded already some video about it, explaining my strategy. It was real time, this example. So you can check later in my channel. But when it came here, this pullback was too strong, okay? It was too strong. So I like when the pullback comes weak. I don't like strong pullbacks. So I saw too much power from the sell side, and I decided to not place my order here, okay? And the market came here, broke these bottoms. I usually place, when it breaks this structure, I usually place in this area, 50% of the tracement around this area. But it came too strong, so for me it wouldn't stop there. And really, it came to the bottom, tested the bottom, you can see here. So it was kind of weird, this was very weird for me. I don't like this kind of pattern, so I was waiting a little bit more. The market did some range here on this bottom, okay? And right here at this moment was where I decided to take my trade. When the market was going up here, you can see a very strong pressure from the sell side. The sell side was being extremely aggressive here in this movement, but the movement going down was extremely weak. Okay, let me zoom it a little bit more so that you can understand. So this movement going down was extremely weak. Look at the size of these candles. Can you see the size? It was extremely weak. And I was seeing this, and I thought, oh, these sellers are putting a lot of pressure, really a lot of pressure. They are not getting much result. So I saw that they were being absorbed right here in this movement. And I decided to take my trade in this area here. Okay, I took my trade, my buy. I just put my stop loss in this area. Okay, just put my stop loss in this area. And you can see the price went a little bit more down and went to the direction that I wanted. Okay. Okay, later the price dropped. There is an explanation for this. You will later I'll explain this. Okay, let's see the recording of my trade now. Okay, guys, so now you can see the recording. Okay, this is I had to cut the video a little bit because it was a lot of videos. I had to stop the recording sometimes. It was like 3 or 5 days in this trade, so it takes long. There were a lot of videos and I had to link them. It was too much, you know, I had to cut it. So here it's 1 hour 56. You can see, let me try to use point fix. Oh, I cannot use point fix in the video. Oh, it seems I cannot. So let me try to explain with my my mouse here. Okay, let me just play the video. So here I sold here USD JPY. Okay, you remember exactly the same movement. There it was going up, JPY futures. Here it's going down because it's USD JPY. I sold right here in this level because I saw that this pullback was very weak and the sellers there, here it's buyers, okay, they were being absorbed, and the market could make a different opposite movement, and that's exactly what happened. The market came down. I was making here more than actually 5,000 when the market went down. Let me see if we can catch this. 4,400, 4,400, 4,000. It's still in these levels, 4,500. You see that the market is going down. Okay, let's see. I will push it a little bit in front because it's too long, you know? Okay, so here you cannot, right, I cut the video right here so you cannot see, but it hit a little bit more than 5,000, 5,100, 5,200, something like this. Okay, and then the market went back. You see, the market went back. The market's going up. The flow is changing. Okay, the flow in this moment, the flow is changing. I could see this a little bit, but it was not that clear. Okay, I had an area. There was a stop here. If the market breaks the stop, then I would really consider that the flow changed. Okay, so we are already negative here, $1,300. I think this stop loss is in something around 1,600 something. It was actually more, but as the price went down a little bit, I moved from the level. It was here on the stop, but I moved a little bit. Doesn't make sense to leave it there. Okay, I also have some swap fees here because the trade was open for maybe 5 days, so I had to pay some swap fees. Maybe it was very close to 1,000 to 700, $1,700. Okay, it was very close to it. Price is going down. Okay, so you can see here at this movement, let me just stop it. You can see that at this moment, I already took another trade, okay, AUD-USD. Why did I take this trade? Because I saw already that the flow changed, okay. AUD-USD was showing me clearly that the flow changed, and probably it would hit my stop loss here in USD JPY. So I took another trade in USD, in AUD-USD, okay, and I'm explaining why the flow changed. Let's just finish the recording. Okay, it hit here my my stop loss, of course. Let me see if it's covering my, it's covering, okay. And the price just kept moving up. Okay, if you check now, the price moved a lot because the flow changed, and that's what I'll explain right now. Okay guys, so now I explain why the flow changed. Okay, the power, the control of the market changed from the buy side to the sell side. Do you remember the place where we placed our trade, which was right here in this area? And the reason was because the sell side was putting a lot of pressure, but they didn't get results, and that's why I took my trade here, okay? Exactly in this area. But what does it happen? Why do I know clearly that the flow changed the side? The control is now with the sellers here. It's not with the buyers. I know after the price breaks this area. This is a very, very important area, okay? Because this is the absorption of the sell side. They were absorbed here, but they sold more on the stop, and now it's breaking this level. So here I have the confirmation that the buy side is weak, and probably because they absorbed a lot here. You can see during this movement they absorbed a lot, but they are weak. Probably the market will make a very, very strong bearish movement here. Okay, a very strong trend, very long trend, and that's what happened. Okay, you can see after the market broke this level, the price went down. Okay, I'll not talk much about this right now in this video. I will post some video on about AUD/USD. It was a trade I took where I made, I'll not tell right now, just in the video see how much I made, but I will explain more about this change of flow, why it happened, and how I could take this trade, okay? Well, you saw that even though this trade hit my stop loss, I saw the flow changing and took a trade in AUD/USD, and I made money with this trade. I actually already closed it. If you want to watch this next video, I'll leave it here in the card when I post it. At the moment, I still didn't post it, but as soon as I post the video, I'll leave it here in the card. You can just click and check it out. And if you like this kind of videos, like this kind of contents, think that somehow I can add some value in your life as a trader, hit the subscribe button so that YouTube can recommend you our videos. Stay tuned. See you next time.